Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Charlie and I have this YouTube channel all about minimalism, intentional living and using up what I currently own rather than purchasing new stuff. Which leads me nicely onto the video that I'm going to film for you today, which is my no-buy update. If you weren't already aware, I have been on a no-buy since the start of the year, so we're on month 9 I believe, so we'll just be coming on to month 10. So we are very nearly there with this no-buy year. It is absolutely flown by. But I wanted to update you on where I'm at with it, how I'm feeling, have I broken it, all of those kinds of things. And I also want to give you an update on my savings, because the main goal of my no-buy was to really prioritise saving money basically. That was kind of like my motivation behind it, as well as being more sustainable and sort of more environmentally aware as well. My no-buy has very much been focused around sort of unnecessary luxuries that I was very much indulging in before starting this no-buy. So I'm talking about stuff like clothes, makeup, skincare, all of that kind of thing, which is just completely like not necessary. So I'm not doing a complete no spend, which I know some people do. They like take it into every aspect of their life, including food and eating out and all of that kind of stuff. That is not what I've been focused on. I might do a complete no spend month in the future, but that's not what this no-buy year has been about. It's really more been about using the stuff that I already own and getting value out of everything, rather than continuously upholding this cycle of buying more stuff, decluttering, buying more stuff, decluttering. I want to just basically stop consuming as much stuff. And the two main areas that I have always overindulged in has been my makeup collection and my wardrobe. So I have not bought any items of makeup this year, and I've also not even received any. So part of my no-buy rules is that I can receive presents. So like if it's my birthday, I can still receive stuff. I haven't taken it to that extreme yet, but I have not received or bought any items of makeup this year. I have been religiously and diligently working on panning my makeup collection, so do go and check out all my panning videos to see me work through the makeup I already have. And at the end of the year I will obviously be filming my makeup inventory to show you how much stuff I have either decluttered or used up. And just a bit of a spoiler alert, it's a lot. So that's my makeup side of things. And then when it comes to my wardrobe, I have purchased 2 things. So I've only purchased 2 things in the whole year. They have been very recent purchases, and I haven't even wanted to make them, but it has been kind of necessary, so I will explain. Me and my husband were invited to 3 or 4 weddings? I think it's 4 weddings over the next year. So we've already been to one, we've got one coming up this Friday, and then there's 2 next year I believe. So I needed to purchase a wedding guest outfit, because literally nothing in my wardrobe was like formal enough to go to a wedding. Up until this point, the last wedding I went to was years ago, like when I was in my teenage years, so I really didn't have anything suitable to wear. So I purchased a dress. I can show you actually. So this was the first dress that I purchased, and it's this stunning like sort of eucalyptus-y colour, and it's got all this like embroidered detailing on it, batwing sleeves, but it is incredibly sort of sheer. It's not see-through because it does have like a slip underlining dress underneath, but it is quite lightweight and very sort of summery, spring-summer appropriate. And also it is just a little bit snug. It does fit obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have kept it, but it's like if I'm having a very good body day, I can pull this dress off. So this one is the dress that I wore to the summer wedding at the start of August, but I do have the wedding I'm going to in October, and I just thought I needed something a bit warmer and a bit more like not winter, but like autumn wedding appropriate. So I went on the hunt and I found this dress, which is like a navy blue with this lovely floral pattern on it. It's pleated skirt, so it's very like kind of like, it's a midi skirt, so it's nice and appropriate. And while it is a shame that I have broken my no-buy, because I really didn't want to. I did not want to have to purchase any new clothing, and I didn't enjoy the process either of buying those dresses. But although it's a shame, I know for a fact that I can wear those dresses again and again and again, and I now have an appropriate wedding guest outfit for like the seasons. And I'm at that age where a lot of our friends are getting married, so I know I'll get a good sort of cost per use out of those. I can also wear them for other occasions because they're not so formal that they're only going to be appropriate for weddings. Like I could wear that navy dress on a date night if we go out to a nice restaurant, for example. So it's not the end of the world, it's not ideal, but 2 purchases in like close to 10 months really is not bad for me. So I'm going to move on to my savings now and like give you an update of how I'm getting on with savings. So at the start of the year I had £7,000 saved up already, and that was because I'd started really cutting back at the start of the pandemic, because I just had this like wave of panic, like what if I get furloughed, what if I lose my job. I just had this like irrational anxiety around it, so I just started saving really hard. So I had £7,000 at the start of 2021, and that was, like I say, a result of saving throughout 2020. So that was my starting point. It then went down to £4,000 after my wedding, and I had like allocated a lot of that savings to go towards our wedding. And those of you who have been married before will know that a lot of the payments come out like literally 4 weeks to like days before the wedding. You tend to make like initial payments at the start of your planning process, and then there's like nothing, and then it all comes out at the end as well. So it then went down to £4,000. Obviously I got married at the end of June, and then since then I've worked to save back up. So I'm back up to 8.5k, so £8,500, and I hope to have 10,000 by the end of the year. So that would mean £1,500 saved in the months of October, November and December, which is going to be very easy for me to do. I would say a bit more than that, but we do have Christmas, which we do tend to spend quite a lot at Christmas on presents for other people. We're just very Christmassy people. So now we've covered purchases and savings, I'll move on to just my general thoughts and feelings around my no-buy, and if I've had any struggles and all that kind of stuff. So I would say up until this month really, I have found the whole no-buy process incredibly easy. A lot of that is obviously to do with the fact that the first half of the year we were pretty much in lockdown and not really able to do anything. And I did worry that once stuff was going to start opening up again, that my no-buy would be really difficult to stick to, because when you have more social occasions you do want, well, I tend to want to buy new stuff and, you know, all this kind of stuff. And I will say that the last month has definitely been the most difficult in terms of being tempted by stuff. There's just something about going into autumn and the change of the season that really makes me want to spend. I've added so much stuff to like my ASOS wish list and things like that, and I have to say it has mostly been makeup. I think it's because I have been really inspired to like do a lot of panning at the moment and using up my makeup, playing around with makeup, and I've been like re-inspired, so I'm like looking for makeup again, which I haven't done for a very long time. So I've added loads and loads of makeup bits to my wish list, which of course I'm not gonna indulge in, but it is nice to just have a browse every now and again, and I've sort of thought, well, if I go on a low buy next year, then I can maybe buy myself one piece of makeup that I really, really want, and that kind of thing. I do also think that I have been quite like easy on myself in terms of my rules. I've not been particularly strict, especially as other people have been. So for my birthday, which was on the 17th of September, I obviously received a few gifts. So I received a new pair of trainers. I got these Vans. I'll just show you because they're in my wardrobe next to me. I got these Vans, which I freaking love. Like, I am obsessed. I also got a new pair of earrings. I can't think if I received any more materially kind of items. But that was really, really nice because obviously I've not bought myself anything, so that was a real treat. So I have still had like a few things coming in, obviously every now and again when there's been events. So I could definitely be strict with myself. If I was going to do a no buy again, I would probably tighten the rules a little bit more, just because of how easy I have found it. And I do feel like my mentality has completely changed and improved because of doing it. I'm like really immune to hauls now. Like, if I watch a haul, which is very, very rare, but if I do watch a haul, then I'm not like clicking on all the links of the products they're talking about, and I'm not planning on purchasing them like I would have done before. It has been really, really good for me, and I would highly recommend you do one if you are thinking about doing one. I do really, really want to try and do a no spend month, as I mentioned earlier in the video, to see if I can literally spend nothing other than the absolute essentials that come out every month, so like my fixed bills, that kind of thing. I want to see if I can get my food shop bill right down, because I definitely overspend on my food shopping. So that's one area I could save a little bit more money in as well. So if you are interested in me doing a no spend month challenge, then do let me know in the comments. And if you're embarking on a no buy, then also let me know how you're getting on. I would absolutely love to hear it. And I hope you're all doing well, and take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in my next video.